We are less than a year away from the opening of Universal's brand new theme park, Epic Universe. Today I wanted to share with you my hype list of which attractions I'm excited for and why I'm excited for them. Keep in mind this is just my hype list, my opinions of which ones I'm looking forward to. I'm going to give you guys my top 5. Also, down in the comments, let me know what your top 5 is and also which restaurant you're looking forward to the most. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. So come on, enjoy. I'm going to preface all of this by saying that I actually took a lot of time sitting down, writing this out, which are my top 5 that I'm looking forward to the most. I'm going to start out by saying that nothing from Isle of Berk actually made it into this list today. So keep that in mind. Now, you might be looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, but when I look at my top 5 that I want to ride opening day, it's not there for me. And it's nothing against Isle of Berk and How to Train Your Dragon properties or anything. It's just, this is my list here. So we will get into it. So the first thing we're going to start off with is number 5. Number 5 for me is Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. A little description about this attraction. With its unique combination of massive environments, powerful storytelling, and first of its kind ride technology, Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry builds upon a historic theme park innovation Universal is known for, and will be one of the most impressive attractions to date. The adventure begins when guests travel by Metroflu, a unique mode of wizarding transit inspired by the iconic Flu network seen in the films. The journey from Wizarding Paris to the British Ministry of Magic for the long-awaited trial of the infamous Dolores Umbridge. So this one's pretty exciting. I like the idea of the whole elevator theme. I think this is really cool, and you're going to be traveling through here and then be a part of the actual trial itself. I think this just sounds unique and different and pretty cool how you're going to actually transport into the ride and how they're going to make it seem like you actually transition from the Metroflu into the actual Ministry of Magic. I think that's a really neat and cool idea. And it's definitely number 5 for me because it's the one I'm not looking forward to the most, but it's definitely on my radar for opening day of which ones I'm going to actually head for. Number 4, Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experiment. This one I'm very hyped for, but let's give you some information on this attraction. Dark Universe's marquee attraction, Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experiment, Universal Orlando's most terrifying attraction yet, is a state-of-the-art dark ride that takes guests deep into the catacombs of Frankenstein Manor, where Dr. Victoria Frankenstein conducts her twisted experiments. In a vain display of her genius, she invites guests into her laboratory to witness a demonstration of her ability to control monsters. But her plans go awry when her attempts to control the most dangerous monsters, Dracula, fails, unleashing a horde of enraged monsters. Guests are then thrust into an intense ride through the darkness as they try to evade the grasp of the Wolfman, the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Brides of Dracula, and others. So this one I'm very, very excited for. So this sounds like it's going to just be insane. So we do know that there's going to be animatronics in this one. We've seen from the video that they showed before that it looks like it's just going to be animatronics mixed with screen, mixed with everything else. And I'm hoping it'll be less screen on this attraction. From what I understand, it's not supposed to be so much screen. It's supposed to be more stuff going on in this attraction. So I'm excited for that. I love anything that has animatronics in it when they work right. Looking at you, Rise of the Resistance. But when they look right and they work right, it makes for a great experience. So this is one I'm really looking forward to, and I think it's going to be amazing. I just think that they're going to use this technology in every way possible and give you a scary experience, almost to the level of Halloween Horror Nights we're hoping for. But we will have to wait and see. But I'm really excited that they're throwing the creature from the Black Lagoon in there. I think that's a much needed addition to this attraction. And I think that's a really great idea by Universal. Now, number 3, this one was hard for me to kind of decide where I was going to put this one. But I decided to put it at number 3 because while I'm really looking forward to it, it's not number 1 for me. Like, as of right now. Now, this might change in 2 or 3 months, but as of right now, number 3 is going to the Curse of the Werewolf coaster. Deep in the woods that set on the edge of Darkmoor, guests will find Curse of the Werewolf, a spinning family coaster inspired by the Wolfman. Guests will enter the encampment of the Guild of Mystics, where they will be greeted by Maliva, the guild's all-knowing seer and leader, who warns them that they bear the mark of the werewolf. Guests then board a wagon and venture into the forest, racing to escape the werewolves before they become one themselves. Now, this sounds so amazing and awesome. We've talked about this at length on the channel, and how this attraction and how this ride is just going to move free-flowing, like spinning like this the whole time as you're going through. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I've been, outcast by saying this, but Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is the closest thing that I understand. Now, I know that they're all locked together and they move together. The ride vehicle moves together in sequence, but this is going to be very similar, but it's not locked into a certain sequence. Like, your vehicle will spin on its own. I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, that is a pretty amazing thing. And the fact of, like, the history and the lore behind it, and the Wolfman itself, you guys know I'm terrified of the Wolfman. I think this works out really good, and this will be a really cool attraction. It looks very short, but I'm very excited about it. I think Universal's going to do a really good job here, and it just looks like a freaking good time. Now, number 2 is Stardust Racers, formerly known as Starfall Racers. This attraction is in Celestial Park, and it is a dual racing coaster. This attraction will reach speeds up to 62 miles per hour and heights up to 133 feet along a 5,000-foot track. Stardust Racers will be Epic Universe's most thrilling coaster experience, with unique maneuvers such as the Celestial Spin, in which you will actually perform an inverted crisscross while speeding through the air, creating an out-of-this-world adrenaline rush. Now, this one has been kind of compared to Velocicoaster and Mako over at SeaWorld and stuff. I think this is going to be a thing all on its own. I think it's going to be insane and crazy, and I cannot wait to board on this attraction because I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I mean, this is kind of the one that we've seen being built up for the longest time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like our construction updates that we've done, this has been the one that has kind of just sat here. You know what I mean? All this time, and we've been preparing for it. And so I think that's why it goes for number 2 for me, because we've spent so much time on that. Now, number 1, this one was a tough one, and I sat back and I was like, am I going to give it to Stardust Racers? Am I going to give it to Curse of the Wolfman? But I have to give it to Minecart Madness. Now, this attraction is the Donkey Kong attraction, and this is pretty exciting. I cannot wait. Guests will hop into a minecart and careen through the jungle to help Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong protect their stash of the bananas. If you want to call it a stash of bananas. It's the first of its kind family coaster utilizing an unprecedented ride system, innovative technology, and a unique coaster design. Minecart Madness will send riders on a thrilling adventure where they will experience the jaw-dropping maneuvers that they've seen on the Donkey Kong video games, including getting blasted out of a barrel, seemingly jumping over gaps as they speed along a rickety track, and so much more. This one sounds like so much fun. I don't think it's going to be the most thrilling attraction here at the park, but it sounds like so much fun. I cannot wait for this. And I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan. I love the Donkey Kong Country games, and they were so much fun as a kid and growing up. And I can't wait to experience actually getting shot out of that barrel and jumping the gaps in the carts. I think that's going to be awesome. I really think what they're going to do with this attraction is just be so innovative and different. and it's just going to be an amazing thing once they're finished with it and when we get to board it on opening day. So there it is, Clark. There is my Epic Universe top 5 hype list, and I am super excited about this park opening. You guys know we've covered it at length. At the beginning of the video, though, I did mention, like, hey, leave a comment about your top 5 and your favorite restaurant that you're looking forward to. I'm going to have to go with Das Steakhouse for me. There's nothing more exciting than getting a steak on a steak in Das Steakhouse. So I cannot wait for this this restaurant. I think it's just going to be an amazing experience, and definitely plan on trying to eat there on opening day. Also, I probably should have mentioned that this is like my opening day wish list of everything that I want to hit. I understand that opening day is probably going to be insane, and there's a chance that I won't get to ride everything. I'm sure that's going to happen unless we buy Express Pass, but none of that information has come out yet, and once it does, we'll get back to you with that. But like I said at the beginning, let me know down in the comments what you think of this hype list, what your hype list is, and let me know which restaurant you're looking forward to trying the most. Also, one more thing, let's throw in there when you think Epic's going to open, because we know it's opening in 2025. So let us know what you think. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. Also, if you would like to get these videos early, make sure you become a channel member either on YouTube or Patreon. It greatly helps us out, and you get some benefits, and you're going to get your name over here in the credits at the end, starting next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you next time.